Welcome back to the channel and to the Lakeside Vale Contest. Our builders had 10 weeks to create a fully functioning theme park adhering to many strict rules and regulations laid out by the Lakeside Vale County Council. We have now seen all 41 qualifying parks, and you guys voted for 2 whole weeks with a top 10 voting system. And how does that voting system work? Alright, I'm about to tell you. For every 10th place vote, the creator receives 1 point. 9th place awards 2 points, all the way up to 1st place giving the creator 10 sweet points. There were 85 votes placed, which means 850 point values awarded. Crikey. Today we are going to announce the top 20 of the Lakeside Vale Contest, jumping back into the top 10 parks. Now I won't be doing this on my own, as that would be incredibly dull. So I've recruited a few of the most well-known creators in the community. With over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, Geekism is one of the most popular Planet Coaster content creators on the platform. Hello, Jonty.
Hello, you. That's some hell of an introduction.
Hello, you. Gosh, I get to hear the hello, you direct to me. I'm flustered.
It's stuck. Yeah, I know. It's just stuck, that thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. It's heartwarming, actually, if anything. Now, you obviously just completed easily one of the, if not the most famous Planet Coaster park on YouTube, Pinewood Hills.
That's very kind of you.
I think we would all agree. I'm definitely sad it's over, but I'm guessing you're quite relieved.
Yeah, a mix of emotions, honestly. The finale actually took me a couple of goes to record because I got a little bit emotional with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to have some closure with it. Nice to have something put out there that's actually finished. I'll be honest though, watching over all of these incredible entries and seeing what they did in 10 weeks makes me feel a little bit ridiculous that Pinewood Hills was nearly 6 years.
It's absolutely mad.
It's kind of incredible, really, what they've all been able to accomplish.
Yeah, 100%. Well, very happy to have you here.
Yeah, good to be here.
Next up, we have the co-founder of the Bro Nation Discord community and co-creator of the infamous No Name Landia, Masked Bandit. Hello, John.
Hi, how are you? Man, you make these intros make us sound so good. Wow.
That's because you are that good. That's just how it is. It's easy.
Stop it. Oh, stop it. I appreciate it. So kind. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm honoured to have you here. And similar to Jonty, you just finished Conifer Slopes. So how does that feel?
Yeah, I sure did. I always say that a project is never canceled. It just goes on hiatus. And now I am like scrambling to unhiatus all the things. So Conifer Slopes being the biggest of them. I did have to call in some favors and for some friends to help me out. But yeah, we got it done, and it feels really good. It's nice to finish a big project.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely stunning. And that tour at the end was just similar to what Jonty was saying. It becomes emotional at the end when you kind of see it all done.
A little bit, especially knowing that the next game is on the horizon, and it's kind of like this is our last hurrah. We've been working on the Bro Nation Parade, and that's sort of like our community's big hooray for Planet Coaster, and that's going to be super fun too. Kind of the same vibe, that bittersweet thing.
Absolutely. And last but not least, we have the winner of last year's contest and creator of numerous mind-bending Planet Coaster experiences, Meta Parks. Hello, Meta.
Hello, Moment. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good.
Now, you voluntarily and quite dramatically disqualified yourself from this contest in true Meta Parks style. How do you still stand by your decision?
I do. I definitely do, especially after, kind of going over all these entries and just seeing all these amazing creations. I'll happily step aside.
No, it was a very noble thing to do, and but your park was incredible, and it's worth mentioning that again now.
Thank you.
I'm going to totally mess up Moomin's edit here and just put in and be like, was
it.
It the new park? Was it? It was like a really incredible like vaporwave aesthetic. It was amazing. It was so good, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Incredible work both times around, really. You do things that a lot of us still can't figure out how you even did it. Like your pre-show experiences are just mad. But there we go. I'll stop stop picking you up, but okay. Yeah, wonderful to have all three of you here. But let's do this thing. So those are our guests. It's time for the results. We'll start with a quick rundown from 20th to 11th place before we delve into the top 10 parks. So, without further ado, in 20th place with 89 points is a tie between Chamois and Themeworks. In 19th place with 90 points is Pyrotexical. In 18th place with 94 points is Caffeine Addict. In 17th place with 98 points is Casual Tycoon. In 16th place with 102 points is Thrill Shakespeare. In 15th place with 104 points is Ray. In 14th place with 111 points is Cheney TM. In 13th place with 115 points is FE26. In 12th place with 122 points is Jukas58. And in 11th place with 125 points is Kill Captain 123. Congratulations to all of you, all very well deserved. Now, time for the top 10. Are you guys nervous? I'm nervous and I already know the results. In 10th place with 127 points is Spacey 101. And here we are in the park. Now I have switched some of the custom media off just because of performance issues, very weird glitchy stuff, but here we are in the park. I've left some of them on just so we can really appreciate it because some of this stuff, like this park map, which I seem to recall switches to ride queue times, I believe. Yes, there it goes.
There you go, right on time.
Just beautiful.
And even just the picture of the map as well, like the fact that it's obviously like a screenshot and then it's been put through some filters to kind of make it look like graphics.
Like my favorite part is the stuff you did outside of the game, but man, what it does is it just pluses everything you've built so well, you know? It just takes it to that next level. Just such an awesome, I love it all.
This section here was just absolutely stunning.
Yeah. As someone building a swinging mine train like that, I've really come to appreciate that in that coaster.
And we got RC boats.
Oh, I love the boats.
Nice view there as the coaster goes by as well. Good stuff. Like I remember when I was going through these, thinking this was 10th. Wow, I can't wait because I went in backwards order. So.
And over here, of course, I love this idea of the Vale versus the Keeper. Just adds that really nice lore to the park.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's very cool. I love the kind of broken down vibe, the broken down ruined vibe of this area as well. Those ruined pieces are great.
Oh, they are. I mean, they're surely one of the most used pieces of TNTK, I think, across Planet Coaster. But yeah, we got this beautiful coaster over here as well, which was a few people mentioned seemed very Hagrid's inspired, but apparently it wasn't. So, and this bridge.
Oh,
Look at that bridge.
Yeah,
that's
Beamarama.
crazy. Look at that.
How many pieces is that bridge?
Let's find out, shall we? 1,500. Just 1,500. That's fine.
Yeah. No, I think with the ruins and it's quite a low to the ground coaster, so I can see the Hagrid sort of similarities. And I love how all of them, to be honest, have used the little gulpy. What did you call it? The I forget what it's.
Oh yes, the ancient artifact.
Artifacts. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So I love how they've all been really quite creative with those. I think if I was given this brief and not seen anyone else, I'd probably just put it in like a glass box somewhere, you know.
Yes.
I think that how they've sort of really creatively tied it into the rest of the areas, and a lot of them is really great.
Brilliant stuff, Spacey. In 9th place with 144 points is Squid Guy, and here we are in the park. Now this park, for me, was just absolutely adorable. I love this park.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It just oozes charm for sure.
It's just quaint, I think, is the word for me.
Yeah. It to me, this one was one of the ones that felt the most actually like realistically theme parky. Like I could see a lot of this existing in real life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was thinking the same, and I think especially from mine and John's point of view, that's kind of what we're into in the game. You know, that's kind of our thing, kind of what we like to see and try and do ourselves. So yeah, this one spoke to me as like, I I could get with this. It feels like a very sort of mid-budget European kind of park, you know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess.
And down to like the pipes in the water, and just like there's some of the backstage areas with the switch track and maintenance area.
Yep.
Behind the coasters, this one's like really down to the smallest detail there.
I love the voice
Yeah,
acting
this was
on
awesome.
World of Gnomes. Yeah, I think it's shout out to anyone who's willing to put themselves out there in that way and make their own custom audio for rides. That's so cool.
If I could point out one little thing just on the right here, the roof of this flat ride is beautiful.
It really is.
You can't quite see all of it from
really
here, but it
is.
has this beautiful like lattice that goes over the queue line, and
Let's try and get-
it's really simple, but it just really, oh my god, it's a track to get over there, right?
It is.
I love that in actual theme parks where you're stood next to the ride, yet you're still 5 minutes away from the entrance to it.
I was going to say, there's something I love about this park is you can get lost in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the
there
tree
is.
cover, like as you were doing that, as we were sprinting here, all the tree cover is so nice. Like the big grown in place plant. It's really nice.
Of course, we've got the Rollin' Gnome, which was
The
the
rolling gnome.
stunning drive tire coaster.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Quality
Nice.
transfer track. Very nice. As one Chacha would say, all kitted out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. Somebody's just walking along the tracks here. We're going to have to close for a moment.
Yes, I do apologise. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, why any of these people are here? It should just be us only. Exclusive tour, really.
That's right. Come on. No, it is funny how much peeps add, though. It's just the life with the peeps walking
absolutely.
around. Yeah.
Definitely.
That
this-
waterfall's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
is.
look at that.
Waterfalls are difficult to make look
Simple,
good.
but really well
Yeah.
executed. Yeah.
It is. And let's not forget this pre-show up here.
Is believed to contain the remains
It
of the
was
last Lord
brilliant.
of the
Mm.
Vale.
That's
How the
right.
Lord of the Vale acquired the tablet is still a mystery. Believed
Again,
brought over
awesome
by knights who
voiceover.
pillaged it from
Yeah.
faraway lands.
Voice acting, brilliant displaying of the tablet.
And they actually managed to get people to walk over to it as well with one of those
Yeah, Vista points or whatever.
One of the Vista Point things. They
Yes.
never seem to work for me.
Yeah.
Thanks to the
Look
Lakeside
at that.
nice.
Actually
That was one of the
looking.
requirements. I mean, that was one of the requirements, right? You had to have one of those in your park.
Yes, you did. So to actually
Check out the
incorporate that
road
into
presented
the
by the
displaying of the
Lakeside
artifact
Museum.
is
Just head
yeah,
into the courtyard and turn
double
left.
whammy.
Very.
Enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm. Yay! We saw the artifact.
But yeah, this Whirlywig skin, as I said in the video, so hard to skin these, but
Yeah.
such a great
That's
job.
another thing that's really cool to see. Something that I not until recently got into. It is very fun to retheme, and now it's going to be so much easier in the sequel. I'm very
Oh,
excited
absolutely.
for
Yeah.
I'm going to make one look just like that.
Yeah.
Octopuses and the clouds behind it. I'm just going to.
that. Oh my God! We should. Somebody needs to recreate every flat ride from Planet Coaster One. Oh, I love the colors on that gelato.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's the colors that are the stand themselves, but when you kind of embrace it, it just makes it look. Color is something that I struggle with a lot, so this is really, really nice.
Yeah. Really nice use of that.
And of course the sweets, the jelly beans.
I love the choose your own jelly beans.
Yeah, this was awesome.
good. Yeah,
That's so neat.
that's so clever.
Oh,
And
I
that's
can write
candy
it
on the
down.
bottom.
Hold on, wait to steal that.
Oh, that candy. Oh.
I
Yeah.
would assume those are in-game candy pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. People use those for like some mulch and stuff occasionally if they need a really small spot.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of the jelly bean pieces, I think.
I noticed that in this park where he's not really leaning too much into like TMTK. He's actually taking parts
Yes.
and creating things, and that's really, really cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's very little TMTK. I think the only place I really noticed it was the custom ride signs.
And that, for me personally, like people have done incredible things with TNTK, but for me personally, that was always where I kind of sat with it. Was that it was, it's just able to do something that the game either doesn't have or would just be very chunky and like a lot of work with the game. So that like things like that, little fonts, that sort of stuff is where TNTK really shines. For me.
Absolutely. Yeah, really love this one. Brilliant work, Squid Guy. In 8th place with 190 points is Firefly. And here we are in the park. looking stunning as it was before. I mean, just
That
look
is
at
quite
that.
the entrance.
Yeah, that skyline is insane.
Yeah.
She's known for her really bold and out there creations, and we've obviously got plenty of them here with the Jack and the Beanstalk coaster. We've got, I mean,
Look at this Gulpy. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
it's just all of it.
Oh, is this the one with the two dragons?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this huge glass thing here. Yeah, look at
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's just incredible.
Are those adventure gems? Is that what those are?
Yes, I think they're just the gemstones, but
this.
Oh.
but to be able to make that sculpture,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no like rotating trick there, right? Like every
No.
single one
No.
is place.
and again with
That's nuts.
these rock dragons.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It's amazing.
As I said in the spotlight, it's out there, it's wild, it's very Firefly, but she's just pulled it off again. Like, it's just so imaginative and
Yeah. It is refreshing coming from a community like Brunation that is so realism heavy.
Yeah.
To see this side of the game as well is just super cool. Just the super fantastic over the topness. It's really neat.
Like a giant at the castle there. Yeah, I mean that's it. Like I said before, I personally and like a lot of people within my community prefer that more sort of like use more of a model train sort of diorama kind of vibe. But I've always enjoyed just looking at something that does what it's trying to do well. You know, so like this is incredibly fantastical, but it just does it so, just like you say, just really leans into it and just does it so well. And I love the use of all of the like Bavarian wall pieces and stuff, just the sort of stuff that you just don't see get used much. Like the entrance there is all built out of the World Fair Bavarian walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Just pieces that you don't see get used that much, used really well. Like there, those box windows there on the right, you know. It's, really great.
Kind of leaning into the scale, like the thing
Yeah.
that we always fight against. When you lean into it, you
Yes.
can really.
yeah, it's
It's
very
great.
true.
It's
Actually.
really cool.
Yeah, if you do actually build to the scale of Blanco, it opens up new windows and avenues for.
Literally new windows.
Literally.
Definitely.
Also love the fall, the mixing. It looks like we're mixing some green and fall foliage to get kind of a nice mix
Yeah.
there. That was cool. I noticed. Again, just pops of color. That kind of stuff is so nice to see.
And of course, the dive coaster goes under the water. But just because,
Yeah,
of course
I-
it does.
Why wouldn't it? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was pretty neat. I did like that when I was watching the POVs.
absolutely.
That's the thing about Firefly's work. It's so memorable. Even from like our first creation with the pirate ship mast, but you know, just and then this one with the dragons and this right here. It's just like it's
Yeah.
one that you remember.
This is incredible. I did not realize how long of a ride, like the amount of
Yeah.
time that had to go into this is just. And I am not good at dark rides, so this was especially nice to see. Ah,
Yeah.
so cool.
Huge fan of dark rides, and this one is just amazing. I mean, the scenes that she's created, as I said before, she's gone through the entire BFG and like scene by scene, like it's so extensive and detailed. It's mad.
There's Sophie hiding in a SNOS combat.
Yes, of course.
I'm currently reading the BFG to my son at the minute. I kind of hate Roald Dahl because of it, because it's very difficult to read because of all the stupid words in it and stuff.
Absolutely.
I've never read it.
Oh, it's mostly gibberish. It's kind of like the Jabberwocky. It's like there's so many gibberish words in it.
Okay.
But yeah, this is so accurate. It's awesome. I'm also like in real life, I will take a good dark ride over a coaster. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of riding them. Building them in Blanco is a whole different
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just really great stuff.
And just
All the
art,
primitive
people
shapes.
people who really know how to manipulate art shapes are just heroes to me. That's so hard. Like Jonty, you're good at that. I love your little art shaped creatures. that
Yeah,
you
I
make
do
for your
okay with
Pinewood
like
ride.
the ones.
Yeah.
These where they've got a bit more detail in them and stuff. I think I'd probably start getting stressed out. It's like but like this stuff is like SB Readley level, you know, like real top
Yeah.
end stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah, like proper art.
In 7th place with 201 points is Curti. And here we are at Lakeside Vale Casino and Resort. And this is an absolutely phenomenal park.
I
A hell of a glow up from those little ticket booths that you put down.
Yeah.
I love this indoor section, this casino. Oh my goodness.
And to add the custom audio there as well, just gives it a whole different vibe.
Yeah, it's great. It's really well done.
We're also used to hearing the Planko music, so it's nice to have something a bit different.
Sure. Oh yeah, the crude gaming.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about this.
Gulpy Shop, which we discussed in the video, very Nerd Chacho inspired gift shop, I think.
It's a good color scheme, the teal and the pink.
It definitely is.
This interior work is just incredible. These stalactites and all that. Oh,
Yeah.
The lighting is just so good.
yeah. Very atmospheric.
And then you come out to this.
Yeah. It's just very vibrant, very creative. Look at that.
That's awesome.
And it does that every time, doesn't it?
Every time. And to time that, it's just insane.
Yeah. Phew. The vistas from across the water here are really
Yeah.
good.
And let's not forget the mystery mine.
What might have been.
What might have? Yeah, I really hope he finishes it and to see this place come alive.
Right. This blacklight effect is really, really well done.
It's it's some of the best I've seen for sure. We've got chainsaws to our left.
There you go.
This terrifying zipper.
That was one of my first rides that ever went upside down in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at a carnival, local carnival.
Another dueling coaster over here.
But it's one coaster, right? Like, it's just one.
Yes,
Right,
just
it's
duels
not
with
too
itself,
different.
which
Yes.
is
Great,
incredible.
even harder. Yeah. That would be a hot trap tower.
It would be very
Everywhere,
toasty.
everywhere you look, there's just something fun to see.
There's some really great elements on the dueling RMC as well. Just like not necessarily realistic, but just really fun moments of interaction between the two of them.
There it goes. And that mountain.
Yeah, I mean, Curti and his backdrops, like he just knows how to do it. Same with these
Yep.
over here as well.
Yep. Yeah, it adds so much depth
Look
to
at
the
that,
park.
so much fun.
That's so cool.
Just even just the little things, just like angling the windows a little.
Yeah.
Just really breaks up the what would be monotony of them if
Yep.
it wasn't, you know. Yeah.
And I want to believe that he framed it with the moon and everything.
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Surprised
say
me.
that was intentional.
Yeah, it's so good. For something that is basically just 2D, like a 2D cardboard cutout. It adds so much.
With those wheels and the rides and the motion, it's like his park is alive. You know, it really does
Yeah.
look.
That was one of the big things that always brought me back to coaster as opposed to zoo, is just the kinetic energy of
Right.
a theme
Yes.
park. For sure.
Definitely.
Look at that. I love this view. This is
That's
beautiful.
incredible.
And using the searchlights there to give it even more, it almost looks like reflections off the water.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
But then the park has 3 sections, so you can definitely see like the contrast there, like between the red and the, you kind of know where you are, even though there's a lot going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Yeah. Incredible.
Definitely.
Photogenic.
In 6th place with 205 points is Dolga. And here we are in the park.
I love the coaster on the right.
I was going to say that.
I beat you to it.
I was going to say I am an absolute sucker for parks that use a coaster as like an entrance arch, right? You know, like Gatekeeper at Cedar Point. I love that. Yeah.
Man, this is enveloping. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it just?
Wow. And then look at how it opens up here into the coaster area a little bit. Oh yeah. Yep. That's
Just
that's
yes.
a great
yes.
first impression. Yes.
Yeah. It's just so immersive.
Yeah.
You do feel like you're in a little town.
Little alleyway
just-
here. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, you make your way around here into the market. And you turn this corner, and then
Wow. Again, another one who knows how to line up sight lines, and that's such an awesome skill to be able to here's what I want you to see, you know?
Yeah.
I love the floating islands.
It's one of those things that it really elevates higher level parks as well, though, right? Like, yes, the budget is there just to do bigger and grander buildings, but it's things like sightlines and thinking about guest flow a little bit more that really sort of elevate that up. So it's awesome to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The file that you gave them had lots of height variations already, because I've noticed so many of these parks are really playing with terrain in a way that I don't.
Yes. I wanted to encourage it with the water, and it kind of had the central bit up here where the ruins were, to actively encourage them to kind of play with that and embed that into the park that they make. And
This interior is...
This is what I would have done with the ruins. This is like big glass box around them. Is exactly what I would have done.
But this interior is so nice.
Yeah.
to not only box the ruins where they were, but then to build around them in such a seamless way.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's so impressive.
Oh, look at this. That's fun.
Yeah.
See, America's just not old enough to have anything like this.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I've been to you go to places like Avon in the UK, or any of the old sort of Roman towns, or maybe even earlier, some of the Viking settlements. They very similar to what it looks like. They're very often the gift shop or the museum is built around the thing like that, and it's usually covered up with tempered glass.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good castle either. That's really cool.
This stuff here with the sort of the real leaning buildings and sort of higgledy-piggledy windows and stuff. I'll be honest with you, I've got Tiny Glade on the mind right now, but this looks so Tiny Glade.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah.
This market is very, very fun. And a good use of in-game pieces that I just forget are even there. Those tents and stuff. That's, again, leaning into exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Oh, the pretzels.
The pretzel boomerang coaster.
I mean, I get it. I get it. All the windmill. Again, another park with lots of motion, a lot of moving pieces to keep you interested. That's
absolutely.
Actually, that's a big takeaway for me is movement, color, all that stuff really does help sell your theme and vibe so much better.
Especially if you're increasing the budget as well. That's a big budgetary restraint usually, is movement.
Yeah.
It's motors, it's electricity,
right,
it's
upkeep.
Yeah.
Beautiful though, it's worth it. So many people have done such a good job of isolating or at least enveloping you in their different themed lands.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's just little things look at the crowns on top of the topiary. That's such a neat. That's so cool. That's such a neat little thing.
It is. Yeah, I think one thing that stands out for me with Dolga is how big he's made the park feel, considering they're all exactly the same size.
Yes.
This just feels sprawling. Amazing.
We build parks, but he builds worlds.
Yes, that's a lovely way of putting it. Well done, Dolga. In 5th place with 210 points and receiving a £10 Steam gift card is Kayara.
You get prizes in this competition?
Prizes.
Wow.
So exciting. And here we are in the park.
10 whole pounds. That's like $12 in the US.
It is, and it's only up from here. It gets more and more.
Wow.
I'll say it now. I'm a sucker for gears.
Yes.
For gears.
Same.
And I'm
Yes. I love this tree carousel cover. Does that double as the weenie for the park?
I think it does, yeah. Easily.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and these Fallout style cogs here as well. Beautiful. What a way to welcome you into the park.
Oh, look at this bridge.
I love
This bridge is incredible.
Oh man,
Stunning.
using those gold pieces so well. Wow.
It's a small thing, but it's
Very
just so
jewels there.
stunning. Yeah, it is.
She really created her own theme too, with the steampunk nature, steam nature vibe.
Yeah.
That's I mean, anytime you can mess with the original idea to create That's super fun, mixing these two themes that shouldn't normally go, or
Right.
don't normally go, and it creates something brand new and special.
It does.
I see a lot of people saying like, "Oh, we really need pirate theme in Planet Coaster 2," and I kind of want to sort of shake them and go like, "Go and watch this sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And go and see how they've took some adventure temple pieces and one of the World's Fair lamps, you know, and created this incredible
Right.
steampunk bridge, right? Like that's what the game is allowing you to do. Like mix all this stuff up and come up with your own stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Look at that.
This is just incredible.
That's so cool.
Just arcways, like vintage fair, just flywheels.
Kind of a
just mixing it
Jules
up,
Verne
yeah.
vibe going on. I love the colors, all the greens and golds,
Yeah.
kind of giving that tarnished brass.
Yeah.
Look at the interaction. Wow.
Yeah. And
Stunning.
the mechanics
Oh,
of
it's
the
a
ride,
claw.
like, fit perfect.
It's a claw.
I got there, everyone.
What can you even say? What can you even say?
That
It's
is
just, I love the copper vibe of this whole area.
I just want to watch it go, you know?
Yeah,
I just wanna
exactly.
watch it. I just wanna look
Just
around.
sit here.
Ooh and ah. Everyone just say ooh and ah a whole bunch.
Ooh.
Ah.
And then we really get into kind of the meat of the architecture that she's achieved in this park, which is just mind-blowing.
I love it.
It isn't like typical steampunk either, as well. You know, like he doesn't.
No.
He has
Right.
a thing with like pipes everywhere. It's quite grand. It's got like
Like I said, it reminds me of the Jules or like Tokyo Disney Sea, that whole quote steampunk area, that Jules
yeah.
Verne inspired stuff. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this.
yeah, it's not like grungy. It's
No.
actually quite grandiose.
Arcane. It looks like if you've watched Arcane on Netflix, the
Yeah,
top
it's like
level.
punk, I guess. That is a. So I know you can have anything punk now, but like yeah, Arcade does have a slightly more sort of grandiose.
Oh, I love the
vibe to it.
baubles as balloons.
It's so
clever.
cute.
Yeah.
And that Planet Coaster has gotten me to say baubles.
Correct.
The ornaments
Well done.
as balloons.
Ornament's too vague. Ornament is anything. Anything's an ornament. A ball hanging off a tree. That's a bauble, baby.
And then we can't forget, of course, the top spin.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Just such amazingly themed flat ride.
The thing I love the most about this, they still didn't use the gears of fear.
No, I know.
True.
Like, if you were ever going to put it anywhere,
Yeah.
that'd be where it would work. And it's still too much.
So this bridge was like an accessibility thing too. So it is mechanical on the side, but it's supposed to like help people walk up this ramp or something. That was pretty cool.
that. A moving floor.
Oh,
So
that's
clever.
fun.
Yeah.
Chunky gulpy.
Very
Chunk
chunky.
That's really funny.
What a guy.
And now I understand so much better the tree on top of the steampunk carousel. It's like, oh, okay, that is the vibe of the whole park. So good job showing off exactly what's going to be in here. That's great.
Incredible work, Kyara. In fourth place with 294 points and receiving a £10 Steam gift card is That Ginger One. And here we are in Lakeside Vale Theme Park. Very understated with the entrance for this one, but
Very much.
You are well within mine and Mask's wheelhouse. This is much
There's an
more-
appreciation for that.
Yeah.
I love the janky light poles right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, that gets me going.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we've seen all these amazing, fantastical builds that you know.
Ooh,
I've
it's got an electric panel in it.
Yeah, but this one's like,
Exactly.
oh look, floodlights.
it was exactly what me and Chacho were drawn to first when we toured this one.
I don't know that ginger one. I'm gonna guess they're British. They have to be because there
Yeah,
are
I think
so
so.
many references to British
Look at
parks.
this. I remember this. The the dry water ride. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
This is the Ginger One's nod to Frontier, telling them this is what water rides need to look like.
Yeah,
absolutely.
all the drainage and those wooden I don't even know what they're called. But look, I mean, oh come on, look at this. The mine train going past the rapids.
Yeah.
It's so Alton Towers.
That's funny that I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it goes in Alton Towers.
That's funny. That's
look,
funny.
It's got the things on the ground that actually generate the rapids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Few rides in
very,
this that
very
don't
smart.
Because because they've just been built to look right, you know. But because the madhouse that we'll see in a minute is purely.
Oh
aesthetic, right?
yeah.
And that station
Yeah,
is
this
just
is.
It's just perfect. Again, you're right. It's what it should look like from
Yeah.
Sun.
And then you've got the Vekoma here, and then this powered coaster.
Yeah.
It reminded me, we were talking before we started, of Canada's Wonderland has a ride just like this.
And now we're going a little further south in the country to Empire, which is in
Yes.
Essington.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at this guy knowing all his British parks.
Yeah, well, I don't get to talk to them very often anymore. This is the love letter to Merlin theme parks in the UK. Yeah.
Definitely. And of course, we've got all of the closed attractions, if you'll let me in. Come on. So we've got the closed,
I love the lighting rigs.
just
Jeez.
like that's all
Oh my
custom.
goodness.
That is all hydro beams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they've even put the transfer track in for the backstage
Mhm.
area. Wow.
Bonkers.
yeah.
In a ride that doesn't function.
Yeah, like honestly,
In a
I'm
fake
I'm
ride.
sorry we're showing our bias, but we're so obsessed with this empty warehouse.
That's crazy. That is just insane.
Up here, we've got the Vekoma Madhouse.
Curse
Now,
legendary.
I've never seen one of these in real life before.
They're
Well,
great. They're a really
yeah.
great flat ride.
Hex being
The
the
lighting is so good.
famous one from Alton Towers. Here we are.
Does it itself go upside down?
It's basically a pirate ship in a room that rotates 360. So you never go upside down. You
So if-
feel like
okay.
you are.
Oh,
Well,
fun.
Thanks to that ginger one, I can show you exactly how it works if I can get there. There we go.
Oh wow! Oh, it's done the interior as well, and the exterior.
So yeah, the
So
whole
the
thing.
whole thing
That's the coolest thing.
rotates,
Yeah,
but then,
and then the
the
benches are on a
scenery
pendulum.
rotates
Yeah.
independently.
Mhm.
Okay.
They've got the
Okay.
drive wheels.
Look at the hydraulics
like the
down
whole
there.
apparatus is there. Yeah,
Jeez.
that is
the
so cool.
wheels.
Crazy.
Man, I wish you could see that move.
Yes.
If you don't get one in Lakers 2, they've really missed a
We
trick
riot.
because all the new
Yes.
places really lean towards making it happen.
If we don't, I'm
Right.
going on strike.
There you go.
Absolutely.
That'll show them.
You're lying over in Cambridge, they're in. Well, I'll be there.
Yes.
And now we've transitioned into an adventure area.
Which includes this wonderful facade for the shooting ride.
Oh, I remember watching you try to shoot.
Oh god, I did so bad. So bad. But yeah, again, another example of a brilliant, ultra-realistic dark ride.
Faked making these look a little bit more grounded and realistic as
Right.
well.
Uh-huh. I love how it's just panels with
Mhm.
targets on them.
Yeah. You got all the show building
Sounds
behind
like
it.
They are, you know.
It's like not even trying to hide it in some places.
No. And of
Right.
course, as with every ride, we got
Full deck. Yep.
the transfer.
Yep.
Yeah,
And maintenance. Yep. Fisherman did that for me on the Conifer Slopes Dark Ride, and it just, that's why it takes 3 hours to download the park because of all that special
Yeah.
TMTK. But it's worth it. It is worth it. DJ
Jay
Goldie.
Goldie, that's great. Love it. Some of these have like gift shops on the way out as well. You know, just
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Fully
Realistic
modeled
design.
bathrooms.
I've never done that. Oh, they even have a changing room.
Yeah. Baby
Wow.
changing. We've got disabled toilets as well.
Holy moly.
I think that's what we were just saying while we were waiting for the video waiting for the part to load. How the competition I think has been really great because there's been limitations which lead to creativity, but the limitations haven't necessarily been regarding like a theme or a budget, and because of that, you get. I mean, arguably, this looks like a different game from the last couple, you know, just because there's such a different mindset they've gone into the game, and I think that's a testament to both the competition and your creators here, but also to the game itself as well, that you can do that kind of level of difference, you know.
Absolutely, yeah, completely agree. In third place with 308 points and receiving a £25 Steam gift card is Jarrow. And here we are in the park.
Wow. I love this entrance, the big arch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Gulpy is the major
sign.
sponsor, right? That was the whole thing. I like
Yes,
that is
definitely.
right there, front and center.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
I'm
cute.
getting new Epcot vibes.
Oh,
You know, the new
yes.
Or
Yes. And the colors and all that make me think that Gulpy might have been the one to sponsor the new entrance.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Look at this.
I mean, Jarrow is
That's
just
pretty
known for
cool.
his details and these lovely little moments that you see.
Is his hand stuck? Is that what that's about?
I think it's just like lean down to get
Okay,
the-
no, he's just getting started. All right, cool. But we were talking, I love the vignettes that tell little stories.
Yes.
That's super fun.
Even this as
I was
well, just them
mentioning-
chatting, looking
yeah.
out the window.
Yeah,
It's lovely
that's
moments.
great. Oh, this is we got to find the hedgehogs, right?
Yes, which I did a terrible job
Yeah.
of, but
Oh, no.
a lovely aspect to the park. And one of my favourite features actually over here is if you slip out the back, you get to see the old 90s version of the park logo,
Old one.
which is really
That's
cool.
clever.
Yeah,
I love that.
lovely way of incorporating that.
Again, establishing your lore
Mm-hmm.
and your
Absolutely.
history just makes it feel more real.
Yeah,
The rock on the hill. That's nice.
beautiful. And I love this little seaside area over here. Pebbles.
Fish and chips. Yep. There they are. The fish and chips sign. I don't know why. I love that it's built in the boat. That's clever.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Like it's a perfect height. I would have never thought that.
Yeah,
To
I mean,
use that.
that's not
Is
easy
that
to do.
just? Yeah, is that so? That's the scenery piece that came when we got that ride. Is it? Is that? It's
Yes,
that,
I
it's
think
that
so.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so well
Just
put
dialed
together.
up.
Great
Mhm.
looking
Yep.
building.
Love the lighthouse.
yeah. Gotta have a lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. Love this view here. Again,
Like,
realistic,
great.
subdued, letting the coaster be the focus.
Mhm.
That's nice. Very nice. Interesting support work too.
great path interaction. Still
Yeah.
over, like.
Mm-hmm. Good ride type too. Choice.
Yes.
The wing rider for a ride about a kite. That
Mm,
makes a lot of sense.
absolutely. All very gulpy in here as well.
Yeah.
And the most important part, obviously, all my merch.
Merch.
Here you go.
Of
Was that a
course.
requirement?
Can you imagine?
No,
You must pay homage to me.
Yes. And then we go into our kind of, well, I don't. What do you
Oh
call this?
yeah.
It's kind of Western.
Grungy.
Yeah, grungy Western.
Grungy logging.
Yeah, logging. I mean,
Or like that
Ripsaw
looks
is-
like a drill bit though.
Mm,
Industry. I'd call it I'd call it
Industry.
rustic industry.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
but look
cool.
at it. Added the ripsaws there, like the old. Oh, look, yeah, there's old toast. Yeah,
So it's been relocated again, adding to the lore of the park.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, so it's actually come from Alton. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
that's
was
cool.
a time, Mass, where Ripsaw there was pretty much the only flat ride in Alton Towers. Like it's the whole thing where they just don't seem to have many or keep them, and it's a real
Wow.
issue.
I love
That's
that.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really well done. That's pretty. Love it.
Everything in this park looks really well built.
Yes.
It's
Mhm.
like really grounded, like
Architecturally
sturdy.
sound.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah,
And again, we've got the
love it.
The eyes on that ice cream. Right.
That's so fun. That's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So that rock on the hill, is that a ride or is it a restaurant?
that is the
or-
restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a requirement. You had to have a restaurant.
Over here,
Oh.
we've got probably
A
the best.
recreation of the ruin.
Yeah, the best incorporation of the artifact in a ride scale.
Wow.
Prominently displayed.
Very prominently
A
displayed.
ring of relic.
Yeah. And then, of course, we've got the incredible Dark Ride hard reset.
Yeah.
Which was
This was
just
so good.
unforgettable, really.
Cathode Q as well is great.
As you mentioned, the Rock on the Hill. A lovely little restaurant.
I would love to see a better implementation of restaurants in the sequel.
Yes. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, all these
We'll
beautiful
see.
things we make, and they just become
Mm.
Black
holes.
boxes. Yeah, little black holes.
Yeah.
It's cute though. It's nice. I love the seating overlooking. That's beautiful. And another awesome custom map.
Yeah.
That's great.
Absolutely brilliant work from Jarrah.
Fantastic.
In second place with 412 points and receiving a £25 Steam gift card is Cockwaddle. And here we are in Octoberland.
This one is like funniest. If you have a special award for funniest park, this wins.
Yes,
Oh, this is it.
absolutely.
This is amazing storytelling.
Yeah, I think this is the Planet Coaster embodiment of committing to the bit. Is what we've got here.
I love the custom broken benches modeled after actual benches in the game. Like that's so clever. That is a bench in the game.
The
That's
details
really
are
good.
incredible.
Look at the trash. The
trash
amount of time
everywhere.
it must have taken to lay all of that trash.
And similarly
Ugh.
in the gift shop as well.
It's
That's
just
what a lot of my
wrecked.
parks look like, but it's usually just because I forget to put janitors down and
Yeah.
forget to put trash cans down. Like, but this is all purposefully placed.
We were talking in the previous park about those little moments and those little vignettes, and this is just full of them.
That's just that on steroids for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Using the zombie animatronics to look like drunks hanging out and stuff.
Yes, and or using that piece there, which is, I mean, that's a pretty specific piece. Just
Yeah.
what a creative use of a difficult piece to implement.
Definitely, yeah. We were introduced to the disgusting idea of beer smoothies,
Oh,
and that's the result of
is
that.
that? Oh, good lord! Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I saw the guy reaching out, and I didn't see the. That's so funny.
Yeah,
This whole park though is the bit, isn't it? Like
it is
that
just,
makes
yeah,
sense.
as you said, one big
So
bit.
great.
Oktoberfest is obviously it's a big European thing. It's becoming more of a thing everywhere, though. I feel.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you-
yeah.
And I know a couple happening in Canada. Like it's.
Yeah,
There's a big German population in Texas, actually. So they're everywhere down here. Or there's Oktoberfest celebrations everywhere here. Oh, yeah, the voice acting in this one is so great as well.
so good. Yeah,
Oh, that's their Vista Point. The guy on the Ferris wheel is their Vista Point.
yeah. So good, so good. And there we go. We can hear the king spouting random German.
Look at how red they are.
Yes.
I do love, again, the voice. The worst case scenario was my favorite part of the whole ride.
Yeah,
One of the trickiest things to do in the game is to make stuff look bad on purpose, if that makes sense. Because obviously all of the scenery pieces are very crisp and clean, apart from the few that we've got that are meant to look broken.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really great job of making it all look, a bit dingy and dirty and broken, but not that it's just bad at the game. It's a real
Right.
fine line, I think.
Right, like it would otherwise be a beautiful park, it just
Yeah.
like the visual.
It's like he built a
storytelling.
really beautiful park and then intentionally ruined it.
Right, right.
I would half like to see like a renovation on this almost, like actually clean it up
Yeah.
and see what that's like.
definitely.
But I think
Yeah.
a lot of the charm obviously is all
Like
of
the night before.
Yeah, the morning. Yeah, this is the morning after. Let's do the night.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, the police.
Yeah. So it's just so fun, so playful, and just really impressive. As you said, it's so hard to create what he's created here.
But also to have the beautiful structures, the well-designed park.
Yeah.
Yep. Like you can't forget that part too. Like it's so well done
Right.
as a park.
Wonderful job, Cockers. And finally, in first place with a massive 484 points and receiving a £50 Steam gift card is the one and only Winder TV. And here we are in the park.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
You get a woo.
Wow, you get
I
like
mean-
a game. That's crazy.
It's I don't think there's any surprise here. I mean, Winder was a fan favourite. It was the last spotlight. We were all hyped about it, and
It's the Epcot of Planet Coaster Parks because I learned things in this one.
Yes. We had education and everything.
You were saying before about like Pinewood Hills being a big deal. That's my legacy. That sign on that door.
It is.
Yeah, you made that sign.
That is yours.
Yeah, that's my sign, baby.
No, it's
I
one of my
see
most
every
used pieces.
pass, I'm like, there we go. Man, if I had $1 for every time it was put down.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, I would owe you so much money.
Mhm.
Oh, look at the lovely playground.
Beautiful.
know.
Built around that big tree. It's so
Oh, I love that. That's a
Yeah,
custom
that's
tree
awesome.
too.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. And
That's
easy
cool.
to miss the coaster that actually wraps all the way around this.
good. Oh, geez. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There it goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable.
That's like a hillside made of hedges, and just
Yeah.
like everything from the roof lines to the like everything's like really custom.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
It is.
hedge hill is amazing.
That's
It looks a bit
clever.
like
It is.
looks a bit like Teletubbies.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love looking at this coaster. This
The
is one of those
angle
where
like
like it's classified as a kid's coaster, and you're like,
Mhm.
I'll ride this for the credit, but I think it's actually probably quite extreme. You probably
Yes.
come up and go, geez. that was pretty
Absolutely.
intense."
All custom supports.
It is.
I think this
completely
whole
custom
area is made of
supported.
poles.
It is. Amazing area here. And then we obviously move round into Drake's Landing, our adventure area,
Right.
which is
That's
already
right.
so immersive.
So cool.
The top spin themed to the artifact.
Refill station there.
Oh,
looks
there's a
cool.
gulpy refill zone. That's
Got to get our gulpy.
cool.
That's awesome.
And
Absolutely.
then, of course, the Francis Drake experience, which was...
This is, like I said, I learned stuff.
I learned actual things. Because some of these bits, like this,
Like yeah,
So good.
that's so good.
absolutely
It's
stunning.
just brackets and wood.
Yeah, I know.
I just get angry.
that people can
That-
do this sort of stuff.
Yeah, that people
Yeah.
can do this kind of stuff. It's like,
Giant
come
Francis
on.
Drake. That's like the end of King Kong.
Yeah.
For that right.
And this moment here when it's all in silhouette as well. So impactful.
Mhm. What I really like though is that the track itself is also realistically like it's not floating.
Mm.
It feels like a real ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's attached
Like,
to the wall.
Absolutely.
He built a ramp that reminds me of like Spaceship Earth kind of vibes.
Yeah. And all these little sets.
The ship stuff, and he made it rock back and forth a little bit. The
Yeah.
ride vehicle to make it feel like you were on a boat.
Mhm.
And I love the careful place of Princess Peach.
Yes.
To like, obviously not. That's not who they are, but like the way they were lit was like, is that not?
Yeah.
Making best use of what you got.
There we go. There's our little.
The scene's
Yeah,
great.
the little diorama.
So
And again,
good.
the voice acting is really
Mhm.
quality.
Really good.
There we go. Look at how happy the queen is. I assume that's the queen.
Amazing.
I just can't get over the roof lines here, and like I mean, it looks like what are those like wooden columns he made that entire roof?
Yeah, those
Out of
rounded,
right there,
rounded
and-
roof there, yeah.
Yeah.
Custom roofing is such a great way to just spice it up and make your stuff look unique.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Takes time, but worth it. Love this little arcade here.
And then we move into the Cornish Garrison.
It's mini golf!
Mini golf. A
Yep.
full golf course.
Wow, I love mini golf.
Yeah. And then this oversized flat ride skin for the Psychola.
That's the one with the brain inside of it, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hide it pretty well. That the big chain there is
giant
real
chain.
use of those adventure pieces. Yeah,
It is.
Oh,
Like body, I think, or something. But
Mhm.
that's really well
super
put together.
clever. Super clever. That axe is also beautiful art shape. Beautiful creation. Wow.
Hefty.
But then also, like, I think that's one thing you have to try and think about when you're doing these sort of large builds like that. Yes, it looks hefty because it's weird that we kind of know that piece is stone or metal or whatever, but like, if you just imagine that that's fiberglass,
Yes. Yeah.
like it isn't,
Right.
I mean, you could see this kind of thing in a more sort of higher budget park, you know? Like, you just think of that being a huge fiberglass structure, it absolutely could happen.
Absolutely, yeah. This stunning entrance to the Insanity, which had this that definitely didn't make me at all emotional. But yeah, very.
It's not dying.
No.
It's going to the farm.
Exactly. And then, of course, we can't forget the audio tour.
Right.
Which so much time and effort went into to achieve this.
If you somehow haven't watched it, you need to go back and give it it's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of those unique ideas that's just really well executed and just immersive. And you get great views of the park too.
It's just so well done. Very deliberately placed here in the middle, as you said, with views of the whole park.
A well-deserved first place entry, and then Goofy Gulpy.
Of course. Just to end it all off. There he is.
Yay, you won, yay. Not a thought in that head, is there?
Not a single one. But no, absolutely well-deserved. Congratulations, Winder. And there we have it. That's all of our top 10. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you so much to Geekism, Mars Bandit, and Meta for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks, Moment.
Yeah, thanks for had fun.
And there we have it. The Lakeside Vale contest is over, and we have a very well-deserved winner. Thanks again to our sponsor EVL Box, who funded the prize money. You'll find a link to them in the description. And with that comes the end of Planet Coaster 1. We've done a lot over the last few years. The A Matter of Time trilogy, A Very British Park, Little Rock Ridge, Ready Steady Build, Isle of Scorth, Subject 8.
What do you want?
Family.
Your family is gone.
Little Treasure Cove, the Landmark Contest, A Very Welsh Park, the New Park Who Dis Contest, the ATM Contest, Downfall Mall, Magnolia Springs, and of course, Lakeside Vale. Goodness, haven't we been busy? Missed any of that excitement? It's all on the channel. Go back and have a watch. There's still a bunch of great content to come in the final lead up to Planet Coaster 2, but for now, we shall head back to where it all began to say goodbye.